close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
This is Atlantic Avenue, Barclays Center. Transfer is available to 345 D and R train. Connection is available to the Long Island Railroad.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Atlantic Avenue Barclays Center Summit. We are going to start off today with the Q platform first. And I quickly want to mention to the lovers and non-lovers in general, happy Valentine's Day. This is my gift to my fans, of course, to do a surprise summit that was not expected to happen, but I requested off from work. I was supposed to start my vacation tomorrow, but they granted me an extra day. I got paid anyway, so I'm supposed to get paid when I get back because I got my work done before my vacation started. So first things first, we want to notice this. Good news is roadside has been baited here, so that's excellent. That's the first thing I wanted to take a look at. So far, I am noticing no trash on the track so far. That is decent. Here's some of a mess. Ah, here we go. Uptown Q train. Of course, on the R160, which, by the way, has been redone here in Brooklyn, of course. And if you don't know where I am, I'm in downtown Brooklyn. This is, of course, the main MTA hub of Brooklyn.
This is a Manhattan-bound Q local train. The next stop is Hall Avenue.
And by the way, I hope you all appreciated the opening shot of the Manhattan Bridge. That's where we started this video from today. So all these wonderful people are going to be able to take a look at the nice view that I got from while I was in Manhattan. I took the Q because it was just an easier option. I said to myself, do I want to wait for the end of Times Square? And I'm like, it's not going to come for another 5 minutes, so I kind of got a little bit antsy. I do have a train to catch from here because I quickly want to mention you have the 2 and the 3, 4 and the 5, the D, the N, and the R. And the fastest way to get here, in my opinion, take the D train, take the N train. That's your fastest alternatives to get. I believe the B does stop here too, but you know. Speak of the devil, here comes the B train right now. Yeah, so this is definitely a B train. Here we are. And graffiti. What else is new? So again, these type of cars, they use them on the D as well. So so right now this is a downtown train. It is going right now to Brighton Beach, and it will be on its way to the elevated tracks momentarily, which is in southern Brooklyn, of course. We are in the heart of Brooklyn at the moment. Oh boy. They're doing track maintenance this weekend. And take a look at this. Wait for the train to get by so you all can hear me. So pretty much this weekend, well last weekend, my bad, it was last weekend, they had buses replace train service between Atlantic Avenue and Kings Highway. So pretty much they had to take a little bit of part of the B41 bus route and make it go to Kings Highway in Flatbush. So already I am noticing a help point, so that's excellent to see. Oh boy, we do notice some trashes here. Ooh, another train's coming by. So the train's probably going to come by very frequently here. I'm not surprised by that because, again, this is a major station. Already some graffiti. I don't want to read what it says, but more trash is here. So let's see what we got. I believe this could be another Q train. Let's see what it is. Let's see. By the way, more of the trash is right there. Yep, I was right. Another Q train going to Coney Island Stillwell Avenue. There we are. Not that many people are going to Coney Island, probably till later tonight when they come home from work.
This is a Coney Island Stillwell Avenue bound Q local train. The next stop is 7th Avenue.
Yep, 7th Avenue is the next stop after this, going downtown. So remember, it's 7th Avenue next stop for downtown service here on this track, and then on the other track, same with the B, it does stop at DeKalb Avenue. The D doesn't stop at DeKalb Avenue. Oh boy, more trash. What else is new? And no one wants to pick it up. Yep, more of it right here on this track. I think I see a can coming up over here. I don't really want to make this too long, but then again, this is a big station, so I planned out a lot of recording room for the SD card today. We do have a lot of trash. Definitely do. Let's take a look. Yep, so again, no B service again starting tomorrow. So last time the train's going to depart Cab Avenue for anybody watching in Brooklyn, 9:30 tomorrow night. Prospect Park, 9:40 tomorrow night. That again is tomorrow, Friday, February 15th. So again, I don't really want to spend too much time looking at the trash, but I just want to show you the nice part, which is the redone Atlantic Terminal on the Long Island Railroad later on. We are going to take the elevator going up. The good news is I will happily let you all know that this is an ADA accessible station. Whenever you see this, that means there's an elevator here. There's more of the trash. How disgraceful. I am very surprised there's no track fires here. Because imagine if there was a track fire here. Everybody would have to walk over to Hoyt Schermerhorn and take an uptown train to get into Manhattan. That would be a disaster. That would be the other alternative. By the way, we have done a summit at that station. Again, that was a viewer request. Once again, Omar Vera, thank you for requesting that. I did that a couple months ago, before our nation's 41st president passed on. Another health point, so that's good. Okay, why is this B train held up? Only train traffic up ahead. And there we go. I quickly want to mention that if you go to a Yankee game from here, please by any means take the D or the 4 line because the B runs local in Harlem. Wouldn't recommend it. And I am noticing that they have more roadside signs at this station, so that's pretty good that they have that here. Once again, all tracks. But again, you have that's. Here's more trash. And you have this. So once again, this is very well organized. That again, you have your downtown track over here, and then your uptown track, which is right over here. By the way, I was skeptical. Very quickly, graffiti. See another graffiti up there. I was skeptical coming here because I heard about the crime in the station, but said to myself, if I could do it in broad daylight, that would be better than nothing. So we are going to do the elevator segment up next. I figured for the elevator enthusiasts, because remember, since the loss of PNW Elevator, we really don't have a dedicated elevator channel here on YouTube, so figured I'll make up for a little bit of that loss today, since again, the station does have an elevator, and I know Pine Power Line wants to see it, so if he's watching, this is your segment, Sean. You get to see the elevator here, or a couple of them. I want to list a negative. There's only one countdown clock. I'll show you guys in just a second. I did see a countdown clock in the middle of this platform. So we'll take a look at the countdown clock very quickly. And of course, again, now train's going to 7th Avenue. Here in downtown Brooklyn. And here we are. So our next train on that track, which is the downtown track, will be the B train. Will be here in 1 minute. Next train to 2nd Avenue 96th Street will be here in 8 minutes. Same with the Harlem 145th Street bound train. Ah! Look at that! And train coming in 2 minutes. That's good. And I noticed the time because again, I have an eastbound train that's going to Far Rockaway, and I really don't want to miss that train. I really don't. If I miss that train, then I gotta wait a half hour, and I'm not in any mood to do that. So someone is going up in the elevator. Once again, if I didn't show the trash earlier, I do apologize. I guess we're not going to do an elevator segment because there's a lady with a stroller here. Well, maybe we can get the elevator by ourselves, but guess not, unless maybe we can get it upstairs and then take it up off camera. Guess not. Guess not. Yep. So we are going to wait for the elevator. Make time out of it, take it up and down. Oh boy, people illegally soliciting here. That's the problem, you're not allowed to do that without a vendor's license. So here are your exits. We have access to one of the two tracks here at Barclays Center, Atlantic Avenue, or Atlantic Avenue Barclays Center, whatever you want to call it. Hanson Place, the downtown area. You know, a lot of baby strollers here today. So we are going to get a view of the elevator here in just a second. I want to be able to get the elevator segment in. Let's not. Maybe we get a miracle. Maybe we don't. I don't know. Ah, boy. Small elevator. What else is new? So again, this is the elevator going to the downtown and uptown platform of the B and the Q. And it's moving very slowly. Again, I'm very annoyed when it comes to the MTA not maintaining their elevators. So here's the platform. Oh, we have a bell. Good, that's nostalgic. So we're going to go up to the mezzanine right now. We are going to go up to the mezzanine. Just a second. Let's see if there's a camera in here. Yeah, there is a camera in here. There is a camera, so that's good. Because again, I have mentioned before, I was skeptical at first trying to do a summit here, because remember, recent news reports have said that in the past year, crime has gotten up at the station when it comes to stabs, robberies, all those stats. So we're not going to go into graphic details, but yeah, as I said to myself, you know what? Come in the middle of the day. Hopefully nothing bad will happen, because most of those crimes are reported like late at night anyway. So we're gonna walk right now to the other platforms. So we are gonna walk to hey, take a look at this, folks. Tracks 3 and 4 here in Atlantic Avenue, and there's the exit right there. So again, very organized. I gotta give the MTA credit. Look, trains will post 10 minutes before departure, because I know the next eastbound train is going to Hempstead shortly after 2 o'clock, I believe. But again, I'm waiting for the Far Rockaway train, because the Far Rockaway branch is a better alternative, because it mostly runs most of the time. There was an issue on it earlier this morning because there was a broken rail that was near Jamaica. So it did delay service for a bit. So here we are at the main hub of Atlantic Avenue Barclays Center. We're going to come back to this later on. I want to show you something here for a second. This is a cool thing. This is a very cool thing you got right here. You have your time board. That's excellent. You know what? We can actually do an elevator segment. That's pretty good. And there's live music here, so I am noticing that. So we are going to do now the next elevator segment. Wider elevator, same design. Oh boy, we have a fail. This is not lit. Oh boy. I am noticing a whole lot faster this elevator, huh? And here's a camera. Do apologize, everybody. I got a phone call that was a telemarketer. I hate when that happens. It's like the third or fourth time this week. Someone left their juice here. Oh boy. Here's a fail. So, one positive, I am noticing this platform is very wide. I've been to a lot of subway stations, and let me tell you, this is the widest platform I have ever seen. I just wish Manhattan would have something like this, but no, I guess only in Brooklyn, right? And I'm noticing, like, I feel proud and comfortable to be here. We're not going to go to the other side because, again, this is, of course, the Manhattan side. And as I said before, I want to showcase the 4 and the 5 platform. Unless that's it over there. Yeah, that's the 4 and the 5 platform. It's the same thing. Because the 2, 3, 4, and 5 tracks share over here, so for that reason, we're not going to do that.
Manhattan bound, local 2, train 2, Wakefield, 241st Street, 2 minutes.
And I'm already noticing the Manhattan bound platform. Unless that's not the Manhattan bound platform, I don't know. That platform is very crowded. Yep. Here comes a 3 train right now on that track. And then you have a 4 train coming right now. So that is, of course, the 4 train going to Crown Heights, Utica Avenue right now.
There is Manhattan bound, local 2, train 2, Wakefield, 241st Street. Approaching the station, please stand away from the platform edge.
Well, this is fantastic. We have a 2 train coming up right now, so we get to do a rail fanning segment. Fantastic. So as I mentioned before, the 2, 3, 4, and 5 tracks are on these platforms right here. So that's excellent that you have that here at this station. Alright, so if you didn't hear correctly, the next stop on this train will be Nevin Street. And I think I hear the outside traffic on Atlantic Avenue, right on top of Flatbush. I quickly want to mention, this is the home station, well, yeah, on the Long Island Railroad network of MTA Prodigy. Of course, Kevin, if he's watching, I know he's going to be happy to see this video. Jason Anthony Pinero. This is actually his real main station. We had lunch a couple weeks ago in the city, and I had to get something done off camera with Jason. So, that was right after I filmed 34th Street Herald Square Summit, because I never been able to do that summit before. So, we're going to take a look now at the D, N, and R platforms in just a second. Let's take a look at the live music here for today. So, of course, we have live music today. Look at this, live music. Just like when I was at Times Square earlier, there was live music. I'm not surprised by that. So we're trying to find out where is the platform for the D, N, okay, D, N, and R platform is this way. My bad, because I'm saying to myself, I came from the Q line. I originally was supposed to take the N line over here to bypass the cab, but guess not, huh? So we're gonna walk upstairs to find the D, N, and the R platform, and we'll wrap up the subway segment, and we'll go to the Long Island Railroad segment in just a second. Well, I did want to show the outside of downtown Brooklyn very quickly, so we'll do that instead. Then we'll wrap up the video at the Long Island Railroad area here at Atlantic Avenue in downtown Brooklyn. So you have other exits, 4th Avenue and Pacific Street and Atlantic Avenue. More music for today. So, we are gonna, oh good, an elevator. Excellent. We can actually do one more elevator video. Manhattan, the Bronx, and Queens. So we're getting on board this elevator. Yep. This is actually lit. That's pretty good. There's a lady in here, but same design as the B and the Q elevator. I don't know why they couldn't make this as wide as the 2, 3, 4, and 5 elevators. Doesn't make any sense. And here comes an N train right now. That's excellent. Let the nice lady get off first. Alright, I'll get off here. Alright, so we have a Forest Hills bound 71st Avenue bound R train right here. Again, we have R160. The R160 cars. And I said this will be our last area. Good news is the road inside has been baited. You know what? Let's walk over here for a second. I don't want to get struck by the train. So I just wanted to let you know if the road inside has been baited here or not. We didn't take a look at the 2, 3, 4, and 5 platform because, again, a little bit overwhelming because, remember, those are very wide platforms. This is sort of wide in a way, but trust me, the 2, 3, 4, and 5 platform was way bigger than this. Am I right or am I wrong? I'm going to tell you right now, check it out for yourself because there is an area where you feel big and powerful. The Almighty. Oh boy, we got trash. It's scraped up under here. Oh, disgraceful. Alright, so let's see if the road inside has been baited. Uh-oh. Guess what? The road inside hasn't been baited. That stinks. That really stinks that last time it was baited, it was in January. That really stinks, huh? I am disappointed. So again, let's see what this train is. I believe, if I am correct, this is a D train. Okay, this is a D train. Right now, it is going to, if I am correct, yes, Grand Street. So again, this is a Manhattan-bound train. As I said before, this is a R train. Well, yeah, this was the R train, of course, earlier. Okay, this is odd. I hope I'm not being colorblind right now. Okay, I know what this is. This is an R46. So I guess this is how we'll wrap up this video today, huh? Take a look at the R train coming by. Okay, that is very scary that barely anybody's in that first car. That is just creepy. So, next up will be DeKalb Avenue. And again, I know this train very well. This is the R, and of course the last stop is in Queens, which is Forest Hills 71st Avenue, which if you were to go to Forest Hills from here, that might take an hour. I don't want to do that. I'm thankfully going to get an Atlantic ticket later on to go home. So with that in mind, I think we're going to wrap up the subway segment because, again, I've been recording too long. And again, I am noticing how frequent this is. Let's do one more. I wanted to wrap it up, but I want to hear... okay, this is a Ditmars train. The next stop will be Canal Street. So again, this train, this is the last stop in Brooklyn on this train. So you're to take it right now. The next stop will be Canal Street, followed by Union Square, and then 34th Street Penn Station, and then 42nd Street Times Square. So it's not like the queue where the queue stops at the cab. So here it goes. Next stop will be Canal Street, and all these nice people on board are going to get a nice view of the Manhattan Bridge. So once again, this is an R160. Again, R160. So like I said, we're going to wrap up this segment because, again, I don't want to spend too much time down here. I don't want to look for a countdown clock because, honestly, I'm sure they have one. You probably just have to search for it. But again, the positive about the 2 and the 3, and the 1 with the 4 and the 5 and the 6, 1 with the 1, and I love it very much that the countdown clocks are right there. And whenever I come from Times Square in Midtown, my favorite part is, of course, my favorite part is the countdown clocks. So right now we're going to go outside and tour the area of downtown Brooklyn very quickly before we get to the Long Island Railroad Station. Alright everyone, welcome to downtown Brooklyn properly. First time I've been outside since 11 o'clock this morning because I originally wanted to see if the R179s were out on the A at Port Authority, but apparently not. So, that's a real bummer, huh? That is a real bummer. So you have PC Richard & Son right here, which is here on Atlantic Avenue by, I'm trying to get the street here, 4th, so we're again, 4th Avenue and Atlantic here in downtown Brooklyn. You know what, let's go to Barclays Center very quickly. You know what, let's make the time very useful that we have here, because again, my Far Rockaway train doesn't come till after 2:30 anyway, so I might as well just kill the time. So, we're now going to Flatbush Avenue right now, and over here As you saw a Target truck pass by, we have Target. You have a lot of stores in this area, which is again right by the Barclays Center. So we are going to take an up view look of the Barclays Center. There is a McDonald's right near here, but the thing is, there's also a McDonald's inside the mall. So I really wouldn't recommend walking all the way down there. There is another McDonald's by the Cab Avenue. And the thing is, I know because again, I'm a little bit familiar with this area. You have Macy's, which is by Hoyt Schermerhorn, and then you have, what is it? Right, there's Macy's, and then there's 7-Eleven, which is on Flatbush proper, but Macy's is close to White Street. All right, that's a B41 Orion 7 Next Gen. Now I'm noticing the suspension doesn't look that good on that bus. Oh boy, the ASPCA guy here. I'm like, really? You had to stand around? So once again, this is the Barclays Center, which is home to the Brooklyn Nets, the NBA team. The New York Islanders play some of their games here. I know for a fact that I believe it's this upcoming weekend is their last game here at the Coliseum, because I've heard from many NHL officials that they want the Islanders to play their playoff games, all of them at Nassau Coliseum. So hopefully that will make sense. People don't have to come all the way out here to see the Islanders, because Matt Camper's gone to a couple Islander games. He's even gone to a couple Net games. We have a basketball tournament which is going to take place here between March 13th and the 17th. So it's the A10 tournament, and whoever wins the tournament, they will go to the March Madness tournament, which will start the week after. So it's starting a little bit later this year, ironically, because March 17th is actually Selection Sunday, and the tournament where the first 4 teams are in the bubble, they play on March 19th and the 20th, and then March 21st to March 22nd is when you have the team starting play. So we'll get a quick shot over here. You have Marshalls, you have Best Buy, your Stop and Shop. As I mentioned before, you have, what is it? Right, McDonald's is inside, but I know for a fact Cookies is here, department store. Yeah, we are going to wait to cross. I think I can maybe make it. I'll try to make it, because again, I'm not going against any traffic, because thankfully the car's coming this way. I can try to walk a little bit quick to get over here. Yeah, we thankfully have made it. Because I want to walk into the railroad area right now. So we have B41 going to Cadman Plaza. I know that for a fact, because that's the direction of the Manhattan Bridge, I believe, unless I'm wrong. Maybe I can get my facts checked. Yeah, and once again, this is what Mayor de Blasio says, Vision Zero, and yet nobody cares about it. So we have B67 right now, which is going to Flatbush Avenue. Or they're going to drive on Flatbush and go to Williamsburg. Bath and Body Works is here. So that's good. Well, let's get a shot of it. There we go. Bath and Body Works. So we are going to walk into Atlantic Terminal right now. I want to get a thumbnail like MTA Prodigy does with his shot. Maybe we can at the moment, but you know what? We got a good thumbnail. We don't need to make a big deal out of it, but the big fancy MTA is right here. 205 to Hempstead is boarding. As I said, I really don't want to deal with the Hempstead branch today. I might just chill and wait for the train to be called. The train should be called at 2:20. So here we are, folks. This is Atlantic Terminal, which was redone. I would say, yeah, in 2009. So it was just recently redone, and over here you have your entrance to the mall. So there's that. You know what, let's make the time useful, because again, my train doesn't come for another 20... My train won't get called for like another 20 minutes, because again, the area around there is just small anyway. And when I do get on board, I will end the video on that note. So we're in the mall right now. Here's Payless, here's Bath & Body Works. I just showed from the outside. So we have 3 levels. So again, we have 3 levels. Chuck E. Cheese is on level 3. What is 27? Just curious. 27. That's a good question. I'd like to find that out. There. Oh, Target. Target's on that floor. Target's also on level 2. Let's see. 22 would be... that's a good question. Uniqlo. Okay, so that's Uniqlo. 23 would be... Oh, okay, McDonald's is on 25. So again, McDonald's right here is 25. Like I said, there's more to do on this floor anyway. I don't really want to make it a big federal case. Motherhood, maternity, not important. What's 23? I'm trying to get you all what 23 is. Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings, and 26 is... trying to get what 26 is. I do apologize, everyone. I really wish this map was easier to read. I'm looking all over. I'm wondering to myself, what's 26? Guess not. Okay. Guitar Center and DSW is here. So I guess we're just gonna walk around this part of the mall, I guess, because again, there's more shops over on this floor anyway. So Men's Warehouse is right here. Ah, well, look at that. Another McDonald's is right here. Yeah, Mac is here, but who cares? Here's McDonald's. GameStop is not on this floor. They're actually on the second floor. That I can... Oh, my bad. Right, GameStop is on this floor. Okay. So you do have your GameStop. You do have your Victoria's Secret. By the way, I have a friend who works at Forever 21. Sadly, this mall does not have Forever 21. So if she's watching this video, I'm sorry, but there's no Forever 21 in this mall. I can unfortunately have to report that. So here's GameStop. Here's Cold Stone Creamery. Here's Avenue, which is a women's apparel place. Subway, the sandwich shop, not the actual Subway lines listed around here. Pandora Jewelry. Not surprised. It's Valentine's Day. People are going to want to pick out jewelry anyway. Atlantic Optical for your eyewear. Then you have Dental, Children's Place, Guitar Center. As I said before, if you go outside, it's the Atlantic Center, which again, you have Stop and Shop, you have Best Buy. So you can go over there and get your electronics, I guess. And again, Target, you have to walk to the escalator, go up 1 flight. This Target is a 2-floor Target here in downtown Brooklyn. Just like how the Target in Elmhurst, which preferably I'd go to that one because again it's closer to me. That one has yeah, right. That one has a Forever 21. I'm pretty sure. I mean, when we do the Elmhurst area segment, we will do an in-depth look at the mall because it's a bigger mall in Queens. So without being further ado, as I said, nothing to show you on the second floor that much. Because again, you have the corporate places. Target, Uniqlo, Applebee's, Buffalo Wild Wings. And they're playing Fleetwood Mac. Rihanna. I love this song. So, next segment will be at the proper train station. Alright everyone, we are back at the proper Lake Terminal train station. So, this will be my train, the 235 to Far Rockaway, where I will be getting off at Jamaica. By the way, this train also stops in the Five Towns, so you have Nostrand Avenue, East New York, Jamaica, Locust Manor, Lawton, Rosedale, goes too fast. Valley Stream, Gibson, then followed by Hewlett, Woodmere, Cedarhurst, Lawrence, and Edgewood. Change to Jamaica for the trains to Long Beach, Huntington, and of course, Blen. If you wanted to get the other train that went eastbound to Hicksville, you would have had to take the 205 going to Hempstead. But the issue is, what if something happens on the Hempstead branch? I get screwed and have no way to get home. That's why I need to live in Queens. So that way I have the accessibility of the benefit of half-hourly service to Jamaica to get the Q30, Q31 bus. So quickly go downstairs. Take a look around, because again, this is a small area. It's not like Penn Station where it's bigger. This is smaller, so obviously I am going to be purchasing an Atlantic ticket very shortly. I'm not going to do it on board because then the conductor will charge me all the price, and then that will be a problem. So you have your New York City Transit connection. There's the person in the ticket booth, so that's pretty good. Here comes 2 train going to 241st Street in the Bronx. That person's not going to make that train. He has so many bags on him. He's not going to make that train. Oh, whoa, whoa. There's no way he's going to make it. Let's see if he does. Yep, too bad. Oh, he made it. The door just opened. 6364. That's the car number. Thankfully, I'm not in a rush like him. Oh boy, Broad Street bound J trains is running at slower speeds between Broadway Junction and Jamaica Center. While they, I don't know what that was about. I wanted to see what that was about. But guess what, folks? We have a fail. There is delays on the J line right now. That stinks. That really stinks. Until we wait for that, here are, of course, all of your Long Island Railroad schedules, which again, all the schedules will be changed starting on Monday, March 4th. So, waiting to hear the word about what's going on with the J because they are taking their time. There's just so much headaches on the 4, 5, and 6 right now. Come on. We want to know what's going on with the J and the Z right now. Okay. Meanwhile, while we wait for that, the next train to Long Beach is at 3:23, and then the train to Blen is at 4:16 on the Blen Bridge. That's what my camper always says. Yeah. So even the stops get service here, huh? I guess they ask for too much. Alright, this is taking too long. I want to see what's going on. Meanwhile, another rail fanning segment. We have a Uptown 3 train going to Harlem 148th Street right now. So that's going to, I mean, I could take that train, but the problem is, then I gotta wait for the 257 to Hempstead, to Long Beach, and then, you know, what the? Brooklyn's having an all-star weekend? Oh, we just missed the what's the reason, what's going on with the J line right now. That sucks. That really sucks. In the meanwhile, so right now we are going to take a look at the board. Here we are. My train's on track 2. It's 2:14 right now. You have MTA Police Department here, so that's good that they're here in case something happens. You have your restrooms, you have your men's, you have your women's. That's excellent. Unfortunately, the waiting room is in renovation right now. You have your ticketing machines. So I'm going to try to get on, try to find a seat in my train in a couple minutes. But again, here's the waiting room. It's pretty much just like the same thing as Penn Station, except not as big as Penn Station. We still do not know when this construction will be done here. I was back here in January and still no word when the construction will even be finished, which stinks. So right now we're going to find out what's going on with the J line. They are finishing up the scrolling at the moment, so I'll try to go as quick as I can and tell you all what's going on the J and the Z line right now, because I want to know what's going on too. So I'll try to read as quickly as I can. Alright, so we have slower speeds between Broadway Junction and Jamaica Center. There is signal maintenance test between those stations. So they're doing signal maintenance right now between Broadway Junction and Jamaica Center right now. So without further ado, I think this is going to wrap up the summit. Unexpected today as part of the agenda. Nobody expected it. I mean, thankfully, I said to myself, you know what? I got nothing better to do on my first official day off on vacation, so I go back to work on February 25th. So I'm like, you know what? I had a lot of time spent with my parents during the breaks. My mom gets off work, so. That being all said, thank you all very much for watching this video, and until the next one, please take care.
Mm-hmm.